Yep, he's back. Because if you don't rise and shine, from your living days, you're gonna probably die with regret. Is that what you want? You want to die with regret? No, I could have died with regret. I had that idea to start Motivation Academy. It took me a while. To start taking action and to start shining. But once I decided, once you decide to decide, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you, but you must take the decision. You must go forward with your ideas, with your for sure. If you don't, the man who loves other countries as much as his own stands on the level with the man who loves other women as much as he loves his own wife. That's why I like to see you girls on the channel. It's very, very uplifting. I love every woman. I love every and it's very good to see that they're not for my ego. I don't care. It's not about me attracting women or anything like that. It's not about that. But to see that I can reach the feminine, the divine feminine with my message is very, very, very uplifting for me. Very, because I always thought YouTube was more a guy thing, like Canadian Tire. It's more a man store. So for sure, I have always been in the idea that YouTube was more a man thing. And there's lots of men on YouTube for sure, but there's also women, and it's important to reach out. And that when I see you girls coming on the, like this morning, I think there was maybe out of 10 watchers, 7 were women. So it's very, very, very uplifting. Very to see that I can reach the divine feminine like that with my message. Maybe because I don't see a separation in between men and women. I don't give so much importance to separating each other from who we are. We are one, and if you can sense that in you, you'll sense it in others also. It's not something that is impossible to reach as a whole. Consciousness, we can become conscious, but it's up to us to wake up and realize that it's possible to become to be more, to get out our conceived pre-mental low consciousness, low vibe life that we have always lived. I've always been like I had high vibe, but never expressed it to the world. I never took my message outside in the world. It's much different now that I can speak my mind freely. Just speaking your mind, and telling people what you have on your mind is very another behavior that's so unconscious. Putting solar cream, many people, and that's what they do. I know, this is so crazy. This is pure fear based. It's so unconscious. When I see people putting solar cream on themselves, they cannot go out in nature without a can of solar cream. That's very, very unconscious. It's like they cannot expose themselves to the sun without solar cream. It's so, I smell it from here. I smell the toxic shit from here. Wow, I'm breathing that shit. Wow. Oh, if I breathe it, it's not a good sign. If I smell it, Kim, this is such an unconscious behavior. To come outside in the sun and you put solar cream on yourself. Like I could smell the solar cream. She was spraying solar cream on her. I could smell it. Oh. Anyway, they're coming back now. Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about the cups. The cups, I don't know if they were cups or a phone agent. Probably one was an SQ. Yeah, that's it.
And me and Mommy, we did Namaste.
Yeah, they all have badges to make them feel proud. That's another ego thing, the badges, and just so that they feel that they have authority. Who has authority over a living man? Other than Jah and himself. Absence and death are the same. Only that in death there is no suffering. You know, many people, that's what happened when, especially when you start speaking your mind and go out to the world and express what you think. A lot of people will not really approve what you do, or they will look up to you. They will look up to you because they don't know that they have what it takes to do it. So they look up to you. That's why we look up at people that shine a lot, because we realize that we have that same greatness, but we don't know how to get there. So we keep encouraging them. We encourage everybody else but ourselves. Everybody else but ourselves. And that's what we do on a daily basis. And it's very, very egotistic program that pretty much all of us are stuck in, that's for sure. Yeah. Very closed up, very... I guess. Yeah, absence and death are the same. Only that in death there is no suffering. You know, people are going to be absent from your life for sure. The moment you start speaking your mind, not everybody will cheer or agree with you, and they will. A lot of people will leave for sure. You will end up like more, not more secluded or stuff like that, but you will experience people leaving from close to you, like not really leaving, but at least not showing so much great vibe. Like they will not cheer for you, but I think it's worse than death. Like there's people around me that are absent, and I think death would be better, because absence is worse. Absence, you have people there. They're here on earth with you, but they're totally detached, like my father is. Like he's here living, but no contact at all. Never. He came once to my place in 15 years. Once. He came once or twice to my home, maybe 3 times in 15 years. So it's very low vibes, and yeah. People are very excited. Very excited, unfocused. This is what I see. That's why the man fell. He was unfocused. C'est ça, because he was unfocused. He didn't pay attention. C'est ça que je veux dire. Our brain is fucking everywhere, and we're not in the present moment. This is what I'm saying, because if he would have been in the present moment, he would have never slipped like that. He would have seen it and oh, by safety, I'll go around. So also, yeah, that's why Kim also accident are caused. Accident on the road and accident everywhere, because people are not present in the moment. I think this is one of the big cause why accident happen. The lack of present in the moment. Thinking, always thinking of the past, thinking the future, constantly thinking. So yeah, absence is worse than death for sure. Because in death there is no suffering. The person is gone. Like, it hurts me more that my father is not in touch with me because he's alive than if he would be dead. Like, he would be dead. He would be dead. He would be gone. Now he's still here, like many people. My mother, it's okay. My mother, I have very good contact with her. Always, I was able to bring back the vibe. But it took effort. It took effort of my part, because also I'm more conscious than them probably on many levels. So that is very it is what it is. The world is what it is. People are programmed. People are and even your parents are programmed, and everybody. So it's to go easy with people. Take it easy, take it slow. There's no rush. You were sleeping at 1.2. You know, be harsh on those people, and you can only show compassion. We have discovered something great, which is life. We have discovered something great, which is life. So why not do something great with our life and make it shine? Good idea. it's a good journey. It's a good journey to start, and especially like you, Gavin, you start young on working on yourself and be aware. You know, as long as your awareness is there and you start young, being aware of all kinds of different stuff, it's very good. Very good that you're gonna grow up like a confident little boy. Like you're gonna have confidence, and that's what I want. I want you to face the world boldly and say, I'm here to create my own life. Not only through schooling and stuff, but I will create my own legacy, my thing. You know, I will discover my dream and my purpose and everything, and I will rise and shine.